I think last season you referred to the top of the Premier League as a rat race, commonly. How would you describe what's happening right at the top of the Premier League right now, with bearing in mind no one seems to want to win this title, perhaps?
No, I think everybody wants to win, but they cannot always win. And that is the strength of the Premier League. I think that's also why this league is popular in the world.
But is it crazy in the sense that a couple of weeks ago you talked about the Europa League perhaps being the best route to the Champions League, and now you're almost in the top four on the same points as Manchester City?
It's still our aim. I have said that also in that time. But our aim is also to win a title, and a title is winning the Euro League. And of course, Manchester United doesn't have won this Euro League, so it should be fantastic for Manchester United and the fans when you win a title. But also the FA Cup is many years ago, so it's also fantastic. A title is always more than a fourth position, but the Champions League is our aim. So that's why Euro League is of course very important, or the fourth position in the table.
Louis, when you see the results in recent weeks and the performances, how much more confident are you of success this season?
No, I don't think there is any change. Of course, when you see that we close the gap a little bit, then your belief shall raise, of course. And I'm talking about to my players that you first have to believe in it, and I believe in it, but the most important thing is the players have to believe in that. And I think that they now understand you can believe in it. And but still we have to beat West Bromwich Albion, and that's not easy. Last year we played there 1-1, I believe. So it's not an easy opponent, and at home we lost. This season we won against them, and we hope to win also Sunday.
You've obviously given so many young players a chance, and Rashford has taken so many headlines, but that's given everything and everybody a lift. But Roy Hodgson's also intimated that he's been on his radar, and with the Euros obviously in the summer, is that far too soon for this kid, or would you be pleased that the England manager's already looking at him?
I think that Mr. Hodgson has answered the question of the media.
But would it be a good thing?
And now you are asking again. So, who is paying a lot of attention to that? That is the media. It is not Hodgson or I. We have to answer the questions. So this is my answer to you. You are putting the question, and then you are saying that Hodgson is telling something. No, he is answering.
No, I didn't.
Questions.
I said, do you think that it's too soon for a kid of that age?
It is never too early. I've said it also a lot of times in my press conferences. Age is not important. I've said that. Maybe you remember that. So age is not important. It's the quality.
Louis, what's the situation with Bastian Schweinsteiger?
He's also coming back in March. So there are coming a lot of players back, and that's very important. But they have to be fit to play, and that's different. Now Valencia is coming back, is training with the first team. Fellaini is coming back, is training with the first team. Jones shall train with the first team next week. I think Schweinsteiger shall train next week, maybe with the first team. So they are coming back, but then they have to be fit to play. And when you see how Rojo is struggling with the rhythm of the Premier League, but I was forced to take risk at that time, and I take the risk because he was not fit to play. So I built him up in the Premier League. And normally you have to do that in the second team. But we have done that with 20 minutes, with 15 minutes, and now 70 minutes. It's possible. But normally I want to play them in the second team and train them 2 weeks more so they can adapt to the rhythm of the Premier League.
Okay, last question.
Earlier this week, there was a report that the big clubs, United City, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, had a meeting to discuss a European Super League, which would involve all the biggest teams, but exclude some of the others. As someone who's managed the biggest teams and also a team like Ajax, who used to be a really big team and now are not as competitive, what would you think about a European Super League involving just the biggest teams?
Everybody knows, when you follow my career, that I'm against all the Super Leagues and something like that. Sport is to be the best. And also when the Champions League was existing, I said it's rubbish, because now the second and the third team and the fourth team is also playing. When you have a competition, you have to be it between champions, in my opinion. And I've said that 20 years ago, and I say it now again. It's only commercially thinking. And when you are thinking like a commercial dealer, yeah, of course, you are right. But I think sport is to win, not to be second or third.